All right, guys, good morning. Welcome to Total OS Today. Total technology. I am drinking coffee. Total technology for beginners and beyond. Caffeine provided by my terrific Keurig coffee machine, as usual. Instant coffee. Delicious. For this morning's stream, I will say that the gods of rain have descended upon Ohio and most of the United States the entire month of June, spreading rain, moisture, and humidity across this Windows 11 MacBook, never heard of Linux city of ours. And I'm sick of it. But that's besides the point. Let's take a sip of coffee here. I should buy some creamer. Sugar just isn't enough. So do you guys use an instant coffee machine? Anyway. Alright, let's take a look here. See what we got. It looks like we're looking good on the stream. Reset this here. Okay, so we're streaming from Windows 11 and of course OBS Studio. Normally on a morning like this where I have a little time, I would cut some grass, or as I would joke, I would do some grass, but I mean cut the grass and not do the grass. Haha. Yeah. So you guys, some of you may recall I have successfully installed Windows 11. Supposedly bloated Windows 11 on 4 different computers from the Jurassic Park era. Successfully installed, and it works. They work pretty good. Impressive. So I'll show you 3 easy tips on how to speed up Windows 11, or 10 for that matter. Although if you're still using 10, it might be time to upgrade. Now normally what I did on all 4 machines, I did not use the upgrade process. I used the fresh install of Windows 11. Of course, that means you back up everything you need to back up, delete everything, fresh install, run the updates, reboot. I forget how many times I rebooted, 4 or 5 times. There really is no way around that. But even in Linux, you have to reboot at least once, maybe twice. But after 4 successful installs of Windows 11 on outdated machines, I can confidently say Windows 11 is the best Windows out there. It is one of the best computer systems in the world, and in some cases faster and better than your Linux-based system. And I say in some cases. So I don't know if anybody will pop into the chat. I do these at different times, different days. Maybe to catch people in different time zones who don't normally have a chance to pop in and say hello. So if you're out there listening right now, don't be shy, say hello. We're all friends here. All right, 3 easy steps to easily speed up Windows 11 and make it faster. All right, so the first thing you should do is, if you're still running using an outdated hard drive and not an SSD, you need to defrag. Once a week is probably not a bad idea. Maybe more depending how much junk you have on your PC. You really need to debloat, but that's a different step. So if you're still using an old HDD hard disk drive, you really need to upgrade that to an SSD. Depending on the computer, it's usually not that difficult. My computers, they all have the SSDs installed. I kept the hard drives with the information on there as a backup, and I did full, fresh, clean installs of Windows 11 on SSDs, and there is a noticeable difference in speed even on a Jurassic era computer. Again, keep in mind that if you need to transfer information from the hard drive to the new SSD, then that's going to take some time also after doing a fresh install of Windows 11. It's going to take some time, but I can tell you it is definitely worth it. Windows 11 is noticeably faster than Windows 10. And again, a pleasant surprise to see Windows 11 perform, well, the way a computer should, meaning no surprises, no crashes, at least not for me. Someone commented someone had commented they had a upgrade to Windows 11 on multiple ThinkPads and had an awful experience. I did not run the in-place upgrade. I did fresh, clean installs, deleting Windows 10 completely, and then a fresh, clean install. No upgrade. Now again, you'll have to back up whatever you have, and that can be time consuming. I completely understand that. But you'll have to do that to avoid any potential problems. All right, so again, if you're running an old hard disk drive, you need to defrag. With an SSD, you do not have to defrag. So that is the advantages of doing a little bit extra work to install an SSD, run a clean install, no more defragging. I think there is a optimization option on the Windows built-in defragger for SSDs. Honestly, I never use that. Never have. No reason for it. So defrag, better still, install an SSD on your computer. It'll be worth it. All right, next thing is going to be turning off transparency effects. Let me, those of you watching this, let me transition here and I'll show you. Let me minimize OBS. So under visual effects, as you see here, turn off the transparency effects, turn off the animation effects, and you should notice a performance boost for Windows 11. You don't really need this. This is primarily eye candy. If you have a newer, faster processor and a decent graphics card, it won't matter. But yeah, I don't need the transparency effects. It says here, make some window backgrounds slightly transparent. Animation effects. Don't need the special effects. So go ahead and turn that off. Let's see, what else do we have here? Another tip is to debloat the system. So for example, any software that you do not need, you can right-click. For example, Spotify, right-click and uninstall. And go through each piece of software. You can also click all apps. For example, let's say I no longer want Audacity, right-click and uninstall. Go through each piece of software and start deleting what you don't need. Reboot. That might help you speed up Windows 11. Coffee's good this morning. Anyway. What's this? Got a notification on Paramount Plus. Oh, it's going up $1 a month. Gee, what a surprise. Okay, fine. Anyway, what was I saying? 3 tips, 3 easy steps. So, defrag if you have an old hard disk drive, but I would install an SSD. Turn off animation and transparency effects. Debloat your computer. Remove any and all software that you do not need. Make it as light as possible. And one final bonus tip, you may want to change the display resolution options to a lower setting if you can, and that should also help boost the performance of Windows 11. All right, let me move on to the chat here. If you want to say hello or have a question, if you are new here, I'll stick around a little bit longer since I can't do the grass today because of the rain. So if you're in the chat and want to say hello or have a question, don't be shy, please do. I will stay on for as long as it takes to finish this fresh cup of coffee. The background music once again is provided by Dad from Italia, original Italian melodies to help soothe the rain, help soothe the pain of rain all month, this month of June, like literally all month. Oh boy. If you're going to install Windows 11 on an outdated or unofficially supported machine, make sure you check out the Windows 11 blog. There is a registry hack that you'll need to do before attempting to install Windows 11. I've done this multiple times. I haven't seen any problems. I will say that Microsoft does not recommend you doing it this way. It's entirely your decision, but it can be done. If anybody out there has installed Windows 11, a fresh install, not an upgrade, and has been successful, please let me know in the comments below. Let me know how it's worked out for you. I don't know how many people, what the percentage is of fresh installs of Windows 11 on unofficially supported computers. I'm going to guess it's a lot, but I don't know. Yeah, you guys seem to be a little bit shy, it seems, when it comes to Windows 11. You know, I talk a lot about Linux on here, and that's perfectly fine. But I use what works. That includes Windows 11 and Chromebooks and different forms of Linux. But so far, Windows 11 has performed very well. Very happy with it. Alright, I need a little bit more sugar in my coffee. I'll be back. Don't go away if you're out there listening. Alright, Back with some coffee, some sugar in the coffee. Somebody out there say hello. This rain is so depressing to be chatting alone. I'm sure many of you will catch this stream later on during the week or on the weekend. Let me take a look at the, see where we're at here. The task manager, performance. So we're using about, this machine total is 8 gigs. And we're using about 3.4 gigs of RAM. Sounds about right. This is only a dual core machine, so it's using up about 90% of the CPU, which is to be expected. For this, this has, what's the chip on? AMD Athlon 2 from 2010, 2011, something like that. But it runs. Yeah, I didn't have to throw it away or recycle it or scavenge it for parts. So it's a Lenovo H405 if you guys are curious and want to look it up. Lenovo H405. Lenovo's ThinkPads are fantastic if you're curious to run Linux or, I guess, Windows 11 now. And for those of you watching, there it is, the task manager. Yeah, this computer maxed out at 8 gigs. I wasn't sure if it was going to be enough, but apparently it is. So, yeah. All right. Down to half a cup of coffee. Again, I'll stick around to the point where I finish this cup and we'll wrap it up. Chilling to my dad's tunes. I wonder what Windows 12 will be like if Microsoft even calls it Windows 12. Wait. I know. Windows 12, the most private Windows operating system ever. Excuse me. Last week I did an install of Windows 11 on a Toshiba Satellite dual core for one of my friends. Runs fine. Yeah, definitely need some creamer. Sugar just isn't enough for us Italians. Let me check the chat again. It looks like it's quiet in the chat, so I'm going to probably end this in about 10 minutes. If anybody, again, wants to say hello, have a question, it's your first time, don't be shy. Trying to get back to normal post-pandemic with these chats, but man, it's been a challenge. Looks like there's a new Linux distribution. They seem to pop up like weeds, but Exodia OS for cybersecurity enthusiasts. An alternative to Kali Linux fans. Okay. Let's see what else is new. Mozilla Firefox 116 to allow for Wayland-only bills. Okay. So the next Ubuntu 23.10.10 Mantic Minotaur be powered by Linux kernel 6.3. Anybody else still using Ubuntu? I think we should call Ubuntu Ubuntu. It's been disappointing not using Ubuntu anymore. I just got tired of the bugs. Yeah. If it wasn't for Ubuntu, I wouldn't be here. So I guess I have to give them some credit, give Canonical some credit. But it's been disappointing. Ubuntu is the only Linux-based system that called me a dummy output when I had no sound. It's horrible. How appropriate, dummy output. Anyway. Alright, let me go back into the chat. Let's see, who is here? Are you here? CFW is in the house. Just came in from a run. Sounds like a plan. I can't go running here in Ohio. It's been raining all month, off and on. It's been horrible. I've been able to cut the grass sporadically. Anyway, welcome CFWW. How is you? I guess it's not raining where you're at, huh? Have I ever jogged in the rain? Nah, I can't say that I have. No. I've been caught in the rain. I've seen some people jog in the rain. I guess that's one way to cool down as you're running, right? But me doing that? Nah. You cut the grass yesterday. You did 18 million. 18 million. Yeah. Yeah. CFW is determined. I did 18 million steps yesterday because I need more power. You did 18,000 steps yesterday. Cool. Yeah, for me the best exercise is swimming. Of course, in this weather, yeah, no swimming. You've had rain every day for the last week. Everything is green. Yeah, yeah. Rain equals green, that's for sure. But not every day. Sick of it. Have not been to the pool this month. It's been impossible to get 2 or 3 days of steady warmth and sunshine for the water to warm up. Impossible. Of course, when it rains, it cools the water down, and it takes a day or two of heat for it to warm up again. And when it gets down to the 50s at night, or 60s, it's just too cold. Why can't the weather be stable like Windows 11? Right? Yeah, I know, CF. It hasn't been all day rain type of rain. It's just sporadic in and out, and it's one of those things. Should I plan a trip to the lake? Should I not? I went out to one of the local lakes, Lake Sunday afternoon. When we got there, started to sprinkle. We didn't stay there long. Turned around, and then the sun came out, and it was clear. So, yeah, unstable weather. One nice thing about doing these morning chats, I do these as I'm doing my morning stretches on the carpet here on the floor. Since I can't go running or swimming, at least I can do this. The secrets of a YouTube vlogger. Behind the scenes. So there was some Chromebook news, something a new Chromebook, what was it, Chromebook X or something like that? Yeah, Chromebook X. I guess Google's looking to create a new standard for Chromebooks, as if it wasn't a terrific Linux standard already. The Chromebook X initiative is supposed to make customers more aware of which Chrome OS powered laptops are the best of their kind. Let's see, offering the latest and greatest features like gaming support with Steam or other advanced Linux virtualization options. And yeah, it will be called Chromebook X. This will be placed on the box. So a new standard. Interesting. A new quality standard? Performance standard? Why not? Yeah, Chromebooks are the best, CFW. They are, who knew? We were talking about for the last how many years, you know, ever since I started doing these live shows. I think the first one was 2015, I can't remember, of which Linux would, you know, compete with Windows and MacBooks. Who knew it would be a Chromebook? Did not see it coming. During the pandemic, Chromebooks outsold Macs. That's quite a statement. But Chromebooks are the best. I've never had one crash. Never had to use the terminal to fix anything. They just work. You can even get them to work past their supposedly expiration date using Lacrosse, Linux and Chrome OS, the Lacrosse browser. You can look that up just like it sounds, LACROS. It's great. Yeah, so CF, you are correct. I know that, you know, some philosophers of Linux don't care for the Chromebook because it's not adhering to the philosophy of Linux. I understand it, but to me, the only philosophy is no Linux system calling me a dummy output. That's my philosophy. My philosophy is whatever works, use it. Of course, it has to be safe. It has to be secure. Right? Let's not confuse security with privacy. It would be great to have both, 100%. But privacy on the web, geez, I sound like Jay Leno. Privacy, you can't. I think I've had too much caffeine this morning. Jay Leno, you know, Chromebooks are. Where else are you going to get free entertainment and technology tips on a channel on YouTube, right? Hello, Spin. Anyway, yeah, I got 2 Chromebooks. They work great. What can I say? They're taking over the Linux world. Starting at $200 and up, it is hard to beat, right? I think so. So the new Chromebook initiative, Google either Chromebook X, the X-Files, no. A new Chromebook standard above the excellent Linux standard for Chromebooks. I'm guessing these will be put on more higher performance machines to do gaming and virtualization and stuff like that. I'll have to do some more research on the Chromebook X initiative. Why not? I love seeing those older Chromebook commercials, Chromebooks versus Windows. They are hilarious. They should be on YouTube. Check them out. Well, my coffee is almost done here, but I'll stick around just a few more minutes longer. Then I need to start my day and get cleaned up and showered. I think Google should hire Arnold Schwarzenegger to do a Chromebook commercial. If you need more power, use a Chromebook. Check out Arnold in the TV series Fubar. I think it's currently #1 on Netflix, if I am not mistaken. If you're shopping for a 65-inch TV, I just saw the LG OLED 65-inch TV is $500 off. That's actually not bad for an OLED. Alright, I do need to wrap this up here shortly. Anybody else watching wants to say hello. And then I'm going to start my day. Let's see. Chrome OS Flex would not install to the Toshiba satellite. It said because I'm running Q4 OS on it. Well, if you're deleting the system, why would it matter? Were you trying to do it as some kind of a dual boot? Yeah, normally just doing a fresh install would not matter. What you may have to do is wipe the drive, delete what's in there first, and then try installing Chrome OS Flex on the Toshiba. That's what I would do. Yeah, normally it would not be a problem, but that's what I would do. Wipe the drive, maybe using a USB bootable Linux stick, delete it, and then try installing Chrome OS Flex that way. See if that works. Yeah, it should not be a problem. I think you need to make sure it has at least, what is it, 4 gigs of RAM. Dual core, I don't know the, all the minimal requirements. Yeah, it should not be a problem. I would use like an Ubuntu Linux Mint USB bootable stick, boot from that, delete what's on there, wipe the drive, and then start over with Chrome OS Flex. But that should not be a problem. Yeah, blank it first. Yeah, blank the hard drive first. Now, Chrome OS Flex is only, you know, it's not officially supported on all the machines, of course, but it's probably going to be a hit and miss. But so far, I haven't had any issues installing it on, what is it, 2 machines? Yeah. All right, and on that note, I need to blank this live stream and get moving. Thanks everybody for stopping in. I hope these, those of you who listen to this on the replay, hope this quick, easy steps to speed up Windows 11 on older computers. Hope this helps you out. It's worked great for me. All right, guys, take care.